Hello and welcome to the Outside Line podcast. I'm Peter.
And I'm Emma.
And we're here to talk about all the serious and silly aspects of Formula 1 and IndyCar and other motorsports. So Emma, safe to say it was one of the big weekends in motorsport.
Oh my god, it was huge. There were so many things going on. I didn't know where to look.
Could you tell me about it? Because, I only saw a very small fraction of it. I was very disappointed. But, there was just too much and too much stuff going on. So, I'm really hoping you have some hot takes.
I've got some notes. I've done all the heavy lifting this week, so if the episode is half an hour long, that is why. But I did manage to watch most of the stuff. I like F2 quali didn't bother, F1 Academy quali didn't bother, but everything else I managed to watch. So yes, ask me anything and I might have an answer.
Good. So let's just dive straight into Formula One then.
Mm-hmm.
And you said there's some sort of light test going on in the what's that about?
Yeah, so they had like a light test in the practice session because obviously it was sprint weekend, so there was only one practice session, and they were trying to figure out a way so that the crash that happened between Colapinto and Ollie Behrman doesn't happen again, basically. Mm-hmm. So when the battery charge is full, it's red. When it's not full, it's blue. When it's empty, it's purple. And when it's recharging, it goes yellow, like flashes yellow. Apparently that's meant to be a bit more helpful. But, like blue and purple, easily distinguishable colours. Yeah, so we'll see.
Okay, that's sort of clever. I didn't realise they were doing that. Yeah.
But it wasn't in the other sessions. It was just a practice just to see if it was any good, if it actually helped. So I don't know if anything will come of it. Yeah, and the other big thing that happened in FP1 is that Alex Albon killed a marmot or a groundhog or whatever you want to call it.
No.
Yeah. But it wasn't the only one. There was another one died as well. No. Just terrible. But yeah, poor Alex hit one and went into the wall and broke his car so badly he couldn't take part in sprint quali.
No. Wow. Okay.
And his trainer, the Irish guy with the big ginger beard, who I don't like, he had to clean the helmet of the viscera.
Oh God!
So,
wow.
So yeah.
Okay. Good.
Yeah.
Wow. So let's go to sprint quali then. Mm-hmm. Did I see this? Yes, I saw Q3 of this, but apparently, what? So Alex didn't take part, and then Liam didn't take part because of some
he had
reason.
a hydraulics issue with his car. It stopped in practice, and there was a whole thing about I think they got a fine for one of the buttons wasn't working or something. But it was like a big hydraulics issue. So yeah.
Dear. Okay.
But it worked out all right for him, to be honest, because not many people started the sprint from the grid. So yeah, it was just a lot of red flags in sprint quali. That's all I really remember of it.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh dear. So let's see who went out. Wait, so Perez, Stroll, Gasly, Bottas, Alex, and Liam. Yeah. So they went out in SQ1. Mm-hmm. And then it says Hulkenberg, Bortoleto, Colapinto, Ocon, Behrman, and Alonso out in SQ2.
Yep.
And did Alonso crash? Is that what you said?
He did, yeah. Alonso crashed, and there was a very long red flag.
Maybe that's how I managed to catch the end of.
Probably, yeah.
That's good, yeah. And then, so who gets into Q3? You wouldn't expect Sainz. Wow. Sainz and Lindblad. Okay, yeah. That's pretty good.
Yeah, Lindblad was really, really good this week.
Okay.
Unfortunately, he didn't transfer to Sunday, but, in quali, he's been very good.
Yeah.
So.
But unfortunately, the Mercedes were, just faster than everybody else, because they bought upgrades or something. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they had big upgrades. McLaren had big upgrades. Everyone had upgrades apart from Ferrari and Aston Martin. because Aston Martin aren't bringing any. But yeah, everyone else had some upgrades.
Hmm.
Yeah, I think it, in theory, brought McLaren to a good level.
Mm-hmm.
But obviously with Mercedes bringing more upgrades, they sort of shot off ahead again.
Yeah, so Russell got pole just ahead of Antonelli, and then you've got the two McLarens, then the two Ferraris, then the two Red Bulls. So really, that seems to be the stratification now. That yeah,
it's very much car based and not driver based. This is the order of the cars.
Yeah, but yeah, ominous. You know, we knew Mercedes were bringing this upgrade. They didn't bring it in Miami, and you're like, okay, they're just going to jump far ahead of everybody else again. So yeah, the only difference is, well, that McLaren have maybe overtaken Ferrari, I suppose, is what it looks like. Yeah. Good. Well, let's get to the sprint. Again, I saw a bit of, and I definitely saw the main talking point. But I don't know what else from the start. Okay, Mercedes, they got away okay, right?
They actually had a decent start this time. Then, obviously, in the couple of weeks off, they've been practicing or whatever, and they both got off the line quite well.
Yeah.
But yeah, they just scrapping. Just a lot of scrapping. I think George didn't really want to give up P1. Kimi was very determined to get P1. And it was very naughty.
Let's talk about the incident. So, yeah, it did seem that Antonelli was faster than Russell, at least in this stage of the race, and was trying to get past, and Russell was defending it. And Kimi went round the outside. Yep. And then, well, depending how you see it, George pushed him off.
Pushed him off.
I guess that's clear, right? He pushed him off. It's just whether he was allowed to or not is the question.
Yeah.
Do you have an opinion on this?
Not really. I don't like them anymore. I don't like either of them anymore. I don't want any of them to win.
Oh, you don't like Kimi? What's wrong with Kimi?
I'm ambivalent.
Oh,
because he's ambivalent. Because he's winning. Yeah.
Yes. I mean, in my view, I think if it had been any other competitor apart from Russell, Mercedes would have got the penalty.
Oh yeah.
I think Kimi was ahead and should have been entitled to the space. Yeah. Ahead, was in control, would have made the corner for sure, I think. So definitely George was naughty.
They're not going to grass on George, so he's just going to have to get used to, if George pushes him off, he's not going to get any retribution.
Yeah, I think the stewards, they tend, like, if the team don't really complain, or if it's sort of intra-team battle, they don't want to get involved. They're like, that's your problem, guys. We're not going to make a judgment on this unless it's really egregious.
I feel like they should, though.
Yeah, I feel like they should as well. Yeah, that's their job. I mean, they shouldn't
like,
matter.
If they've noticed a thing happening, and obviously everyone noticed it because they were talking about it. Even the fact that Kimi came on the radio and said he pushed me off, they should have investigated.
Yeah. Yes. Exactly. Yeah.
Like, it doesn't matter whether the team push it. The fact that he has said it, they should be like, oh, actually, probably worth looking at. But it's because they don't want to get involved in, like, team politics and stuff.
Yes.
Because Toto will tell them off.
Yeah, so, we had a lot of radio chat from Bono, and then Toto eventually came on. And Toto said, stop your moaning, as if, like...
Yeah.
I thought that was really kind of rude.
It's a bit rude. Well, he's German, isn't he? Well, he's Austrian. You know.
Yeah, but, like, just calling it moaning when it... I don't know. It's legitimate.
It is a little bit moaning, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, after the first message, like, he pushed me off.
Yeah.
And then being told, no, we're not going to do anything about it.
Yeah.
Then he should have dropped it, really. Because anything after that is moaning about it.
But, yeah. Moan after the race internally, I guess, is what Toto wants. Yeah. But, just to dismiss it as moaning, as if it wasn't, like, clear, like, I don't know.
A genuine complaint. Had, like, actual,
Anyway, was there any chat on what this should be called if McLaren had the Papaya Rules last year to try and stop incidents like this. Did they discuss
Well,
it?
I don't think so. And if they did, I wasn't listening. But I've seen a lot of people calling it the Silver Arrows War 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, and I mean, it is 10 years later, so could be.
The disappointing sequel with
Mm-hmm.
George, yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking you could call them Silver Arrows Standards, or Toto Tenets, or what about Mercedes Manners?
Oh.
I think that works, right? Because George will be all
It's
very English,
Yeah.
Manners, yeah. It's not as good as Papaya Rules or Russell Rules.
I don't think he has many manners, judging by what happened later on, but sure.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, sprint race wasn't very good in terms of race.
Yeah.
It was the least good race of the weekend, I think, actually.
Yeah, I think they were hyping it up a lot, saying like it was one of the best sprint races, but there was a lot of kind of close following, but actually not really any action. So it was more potential for action than actual good stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, of course, yeah. Like Antonelli, he got a bit mad. He made some mistakes while angry, I guess, and that allowed Lando to overtake him. So Russell won it, Lando was second, and Antonelli third. So, Then who do we have? Piastri, Leclerc, Hamilton, Verstappen, and Lindblad scored some points. Pretty good.
Yep.
Yeah, I really didn't see any of the well, I guess I don't know. In the coverage, they pretty much only showed Russell versus Antonelli. So
yeah, there wasn't really much going on.
Yeah,
to be honest.
Good. Then let's get on to the qualifying for the main race.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so Charles had a bit of a nightmare, did he?
Yeah, he was. The first few laps he did weren't incredible, and there was a moment where it looked like he was going to get knocked out, but he managed to pull himself together. But he was moaning about it after, saying it's the worst weekend of his career or something.
Wow.
Wow. I feel like he's had worse. I feel like he could probably name some worse.
Yeah, surely the no.
Yeah, exactly. That was bad. I Am Stupid, another bad weekend.
Yeah.
Several moments from his career are worse than making it into Q3 in a bad car.
Exactly. Yeah.
I can pinpoint you several times where you crashed in Monaco. Surely those are worse. But no, this was the worst weekend of his career.
Maybe it's just Hamilton did quite well. Has he ever had a teammate who's actually properly beaten him? I don't really think so. Like with Sainz, they were pretty even.
Carlos, pretty even.
With Vettel, he was sort of learning. He was young and rookie, but I don't know. Hamilton seemed to have quite a decent weekend. So
he did. He was very strong in quali, especially. But yeah, he had a good weekend. So
maybe that's why Charles was upset.
Probably. Only one Ferrari driver can be good at any one time. So
yeah. Well, it might be that they only have enough good strategists for to do one good strategy.
One strategy, yeah.
You need to be the better driver, otherwise you're going to get crap. Yeah. In Q1, we have Ocon, Albon, Alonso, Perez, Stroll, Bottas, who went out. Yeah.
No surprises, really.
No real surprises. Yeah, the Williams are sort of. I thought they got a bit better, right? But yeah. I guess Albon didn't. I don't know how much lap experience he got this weekend, but yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, Ocon's no surprise. Then Q2, Hulkenberg, Lawson, Bortoletto, Gasly, Sainz, Behrman got knocked out, which means Colapinto, who's maybe a good driver, maybe.
Maybe.
He makes it through into Q3, and Lindblad as well, who we already talked about, had a good quali. So again, unfortunately, it was the Mercedes and George who got pole.
There was a moment. There was a moment in Q3 where it looked like George wasn't going to do a good lap.
Yes.
And then he did a good lap. And it was sad. It was really sad.
Yeah, I think I turned it on at one point, and he was like, we basically hadn't set any kind of decent lap at all.
Yeah.
And I was like, what's
struggling.
going on here? But yeah,
you're sandbagging.
Yeah, maybe. that is my theory, but yes, I don't know. The longer it goes on, the longer I don't know. But
yeah,
we'll talk about Russell a lot more later, I think.
Yes.
Moving on to the race. Oh yeah, I missed the first like 3 laps of the race, and what the hell were McLaren thinking?
I know
that. Crazy.
So it had rained.
Yeah.
Earlier in the day, and it looked a bit wet, I guess. And McLaren thought, it's too wet. Even though both their drivers were saying, this is a terrible idea on the laps to the grid, they stuck with their guns and went to the intermediate tyres for some fucking reason. Well, they weren't the only ones, because there were some other people on intermediates as well. But like Audi and Cadillac. I think Sainz as well.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So it's the people who need to gamble were the ones who did it. McLaren didn't need to gamble.
They did not need to gamble at all.
That's really crazy, yeah.
Because they were starting 3 and 4 again.
Yeah.
I think what Oscar said afterwards, like, if it had rained a bit more, or if it was a bit wetter, then they would have looked like geniuses.
Yeah.
But it hadn't, and it was much drier, and so they just looked like total idiots, basically.
Yes. And was there some problem with the start then?
Yeah, so it was Arvid Lindblad. His car just did not go. No. I know. So they did a formation lap. He got on the start, and then the car stalled, basically.
Oh, no.
So they had to do another formation lap, and then he got, like, wheeled back in, and it took him ages. And then they did another formation lap just for,
just
as
for
a treat.
And is the track like drying up through all of that? So
basically, yeah. So there was no spray or anything really. Like it was basically dry. It was just wet offline, but obviously there's not much risk of going, like, especially because you can't really overtake around Canada. So yeah, so not many people are going to go offline, and Paul McLaren looked like total fools, really.
Yeah, well, so when I turned it on, they were like way down, but then they showed a replay of them leading the race. So
yes,
they must have had like a really good start or something, and then
so Lando had a brilliant start because of obviously the extra grip from having intermediate tyres. So he went straight past them. George had a terrible start, and he launched himself right up. I can't remember if Oscar got past or not. He might have done, but then they basically pitted Oscar on the first lap and then let Lando lead one lap and then pitted him. So Oscar ended up like P18 or something, and Lando ended up like P14. So their races were over basically before it started.
That's crazy. Yeah.
Just really, really poor strategy.
Yeah.
Like, you think their strategy last year was bad. Look at this. It's worse.
Yeah. Oh, dear.
Pure fumble. Especially, like, bringing new upgrades and everything. Like, I can kind of see where they're going, but also not really. Also, not the only time McLaren strategy fumbled on Sunday. But we'll get to it.
Good. Okay, so, yeah, then we get the Mercedes manners again. I'm going to make it.
Good racing between those two, honestly. Considering neither of them can drive wheel to wheel, George because he's entitled and Kimi because he's a baby, I was pretty impressed. I did keep saying they're going to crash into each other, they're going to take each other out, it's going to be horrible. We're going to have a repeat of Spain 2016. It's like, ooh, Arvid Lindblad, well, not Arvid Lindblad, first win, because he wasn't in the race at that point, but it could have been, if he had been.
Yeah. And then, okay, you made a note that Caddy got lapped. So I did notice, like, when I looked at the results, only 4 drivers finished on the lead lap.
Yes, on the lead lap. Yeah, it was crazy.
So
I don't know why, but yeah. So basically, Bottas got overtaken at lap 10, and I just thought, 11 teams on the grid, but are they really on the grid?
yeah.
You're just getting like you barely started the race, and
That's incredible. Yeah,
it's just shocking.
yeah.
Like, there's literally no point in them being there. So, yeah. So everyone's getting lapped. And I think Lance Stroll got lapped like 4 times or something by the end. So, just one of those races.
Yeah. God. I mean, it must be so dispiriting to be like Bottas, Perez.
I think it's probably more dispiriting to be Bottas because Bottas probably is aware of how shit they are. But Sergio Perez is like a man of delusion. So even when he's getting lapped, he thinks he's fighting for position. Because he ignored 6 blue flags. He got investigated for that, but apparently it was just because he couldn't find like a Well, he moved aside, but whoever it was who was trying to overtake him just didn't. So it resulted in him ignoring 6 blue flags. But yeah. But that's just like, he's always been delusional, so.
Yeah. Right, so then we get the big incident, I think, of the main race. And that's George just comes to a stop on the track.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
So some engine
He's not happy.
failure. Yeah, he was really angry. Really angry.
Yeah, it's unfortunate because I was expecting like a crash between the two of them to take them out. I know a lot of people were in a similar boat to this, like, when it's reliability issues, it's not as fun.
Yeah.
But him throwing the headrest out of the car was very fun. And then he's like pouting when he was stood and like sitting there like, like he's the most put upon man in the entire world.
Yeah.
And it's like...
yeah. We'll talk about what it means for the championship at the end, but like, I would say get a grip. Like it's...
yeah.
He's always, I don't know. Anyway, so...
The Red Bull Racing admin posted something. So earlier this week, George said about Max that when things don't go his way, he reacts with, what's the word? Like, it was something violence.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't remember what it was now. Didn't see Max throwing things out of his car. So, yeah, who's violent now, George? But there was also an incident between Oscar and Alex Albon, which we didn't see for ages.
Yeah.
The race director just didn't bother to show anyone.
Yeah, that was crazy because they showed the aftermath. So they showed Oscar getting his front wing changed or something, and they showed Albon.
Alex, big hole in the side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, we didn't know what happened. But yeah,
Replay
Oscar
didn't happen for another 10
he got some
laps or
penalty or something, didn't he, for that? So,
he did, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, just not a good day for McLaren, yeah.
No.
Because, also Lando, he had problems as well.
Yeah, his engine just switched off. I assume the same issue that George had, maybe, or a similar one. But he got mobbed. He got out of his car and had to walk back through like a crowded area, basically. Because
I saw a picture of him on the back of a moped or something.
Yes,
he looked pretty
yeah.
happy.
So he pulled off, at the end of the hairpin.
Yeah.
That's where he sort of pulled it into the behind the fence there, and I think he had to walk over like the main bridge to get back into the paddock. And they didn't have they couldn't have the moped take him through because of all the people, and he was like absolutely mobbed, and he was just like squeezing through. But I think he was all right because I don't think he hung around. I think he went straight to Indianapolis after his media obligations. So because I've seen pictures of him hanging out with Conor Daly and Danny Rick.
How does he know Conor Daly? I guess
I don't know.
Daly must have raced in Europe for a bit.
Yeah.
Wow, okay, that's weird. Yeah, Danny Rick I knew was at the Indy 500.
Yeah, he was there with Conor Daly, so maybe that was it. Maybe you just got to see Dan, and then, go see Danny Rick, and Conor Daly's there too. But I think he knows him, so...
That's interesting. Yeah, Conor Daly did some GP2. Yeah, he did a couple of races.
Yeah.
GP3, GP2. But when was Lando there?
Oh, Lando was there in like 2017 or something, 16.
No. He was there.
I don't know if it would be an overlap. But
Yeah, he was 2014 GP2. Oh, I love the list of names. Julian Palmer, Stoffel Van Dorn, Felipe Nasser, Mitch Evans.
Yes!
Good stuff. Marco Sorensen from the Harder Racing hypercar team. Yeah. Oh, Alexander Rossi.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
Conor Daly. Oh, God. He finished... he finished quite low. He finished behind people who only competed in like 6 races, and he did the whole season.
Oh, Connor.
Oh, Pierre Gasly. He did a couple of races at the end. And, oh, yeah, somebody with money came in and did the last 2 races in the Yas Marina, as is traditional. It was Nicholas Latifi.
I was going to say, was it Latifi?
Oh, I should let you guess.
Yeah.
Oh, that's Daly versus Latifi. I mean, wow.
What a battle. Crazy.
Yeah. Okay, interesting. Yeah, well, yeah, maybe Danny Rick was around then. Yeah, okay. Yes, then we have some good battles. I didn't see these. So you said Hadjar versus Leclerc. That's good.
So poor Hadjar. Well, not poor Hadjar. He was moving under braking and moving twice.
Yeah.
And basically chopping Charles' nose off, and he got penalised for it. So, but Charles did eventually get past him anyway. But that was a good battle for a while.
Yeah.
They only show the ones that are like really, really close, because then you get like other battles where Isaac was 50 seconds ahead of Colapinto at one point. So that was fun. Yeah. So he got to serve all his penalties in, like, I think it was 30 seconds of penalties or something, 40 seconds of penalties that he managed to serve in the end. And still didn't get caught up by Colapinto. So
they shouldn't do. I've always said that, like, the penalty, it should be more like IndyCar, where it's like you have to give up places, not just time.
You have to go to the back.
So. Not even go to the back, but it's like, sometimes they'll be like drop 3 places or something like.
Yeah.
I don't know how they decide.
That would involve race drivers doing maths, and that doesn't go well.
Yeah. And then, I did see this at the end, the Hamilton versus Verstappen.
Yes.
That looked like good fun, and
it did look like good fun. I did think Max was going to hold on to it, but the Ferrari's just faster, and lovely move around the outside of turn 1 by Lewis, and it was nice. So good battle, and I think they both enjoyed it. So, which makes a change, because they both really, really hate life at the minute. So.
Yeah, it was funny. So, obviously we didn't talk about Antonelli, but he just went off into the lead.
Yeah, he just disappeared off into the distance. We didn't see him again.
So he won the race, and then Hamilton second, Verstappen third.
Yes, finally a podium.
For Max. So, of course he hadn't had one,
yeah.
But it was funny that they both sort of seemed like, Hamilton, Verstappen, sort of stepdad's proud of the kid Antonelli. Like they sort of chatted to each other, sort of friendly, but obviously they both, were happy for Antonelli to win. I wonder if they both.
I don't think you can hate Kimi. Like I say, I'm ambivalent at the minute, because he's winning all the time. He needs to not win one, but I also don't want George to win, so it's just really struggling. Yeah, exactly. Right now.
He's what's standing between us and the George Russell world champion.
He was forecast one though.
Yeah. So then in P4, Leclerc, then Hadjar, Colapinto, Lawson, Gasly, Sainz, Berman. Yeah, Colapinto with another. What is that? P6, another one for him. Equals his best result. Wow.
Maybe he is actually good.
Yeah, I mean, as you said, the Mercedes engine quite good, apart from when it blows up.
When it breaks, when it stops working. That doesn't explain. Well, Pierre was a bit further down, but the problem I have is that the gaps between everyone is just bigger and bigger and bigger.
Yeah.
So it's, you get one or two good side-to-side racing, but not really, because then you end up with like a 50-second gap. And it's like, I'm sick of it.
Yeah, I think it's always the way when the regulations change, isn't it? That it gets stratified like this. So, yeah, we got to hope that they'll all sort of catch up by next year if we're lucky.
Yeah.
Though they might change the rules just to keep Max happy, so who knows.
I have seen a lot of people being a bit mad. Did you see Juan Pablo Montoya, what he said?
I know he said something unhinged.
That Max should be disqualified, he should be penalised for criticising the regulations.
What?
I know. He's mental. He just needs to not just go home, basically. We don't need him on the telly. No one needs to know his opinion. He should be like quarantined, like Nico Rosberg was during COVID. They need to send him to a little bathroom somewhere and just be like, if we talk to you, you're not allowed to have proper opinions, because Nico was like neutered then. So he's much more unhinged now, but in a good way. Yeah,
maybe it's, I don't know, he's trying to live out his dreams through his son, and his son isn't quite performing in F2.
Maybe,
yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of Nico Rosberg, I saw a picture of Nico Rosberg with Kimi Antonelli, Taylor Barnard, and Martinius Stenshorn.
What?
And it is from like 5 years ago or something, and they all just look exactly the same. Because they all just like babies. A good picture.
Yeah. So Antonelli, he now has 50-point lead? No, not 50.
Something like that. 47 or something.
43-point lead.
Yeah.
Which
sure
is, I mean...
It's a big lead, but it's not...
It's a big lead if there was like a couple of races left, but we've only had 5 races. Come on, I mean...
Exactly. And, the European leg is coming up, and we know that Kimi fumbled last year.
Yeah.
So, I think that's what George is probably counting on, another fumble this year. Yeah,
well, he was trying to, in like his comments afterwards, he was trying to sort of psych Kimi out, saying it's his to lose now, and the pressure's off
5
him.
races, George.
Yeah, exactly. Like that, he's so desperate. Like
there was another bit where he said that the gods don't want him to win or something. And it's not just the gods, mate. It's probably like the entire population of Earth. He's not a popular guy.
Well, yeah. Well, I'm sure there'll be a lot of people. Well, actually, I wanted to talk about like the incident with Kimi in the sprint race. I thought there was like even Karun is in the Sky British bias. Like they basically would say yes, Kimi was completely not at fault, but they would refuse to say that George was at fault. It's just like. He'll say like Karun would explain everything really clearly, how it was, Kimi was completely entitled to space there, and then he'll say, but it was a racing incident.
But it's like what they do with Dan Ticktum, though, isn't it?
I wondered how well, there's a natural place for you to talk about him, but
there is, yeah. It's okay. We can mention him more than once.
Okay, yeah. I went back and listened to Ticktum, what he said for his logic, but I just still don't believe him. But I sort of could understand what he was saying. But surely, so he was saying it wasn't a double movement. It's because he kept the steering wheel straight. But you can't block off the outside and then take like a diagonal to, but so it doesn't matter if your steering wheel's straight, it's which direction you pointed it like so. Yeah, but he was claiming it wasn't. Anyway. So right. Well, let's. Is there anything else from the F1 we should mention?
No, just
Sainz got points.
Stupid time. Yeah, Sainz got points, even though he started on Inters.
Oh.
So
showing McLaren.
Show McLaren how it's done.
Yeah.
But bad weekend for Alex Albon.
Yeah.
Sadly.
God, yeah.
Groundhog and then Oscar.
Yeah, so shall we talk about Formula 2 next?
Yes.
did I see? Yes, I saw a bit of the sprint, but I had it on silent, so I couldn't see what was going on. But yeah, I don't know. Was it again the sort of the Dunne show that like we're gonna have to? Oh, he's the main talking point, or was it kind of?
Not really. He's
really,
not
okay.
as much of a main character as he was last season.
Okay.
And I think it's because he's in that pink car. So, I guess the main character of the sprint race was Joshua Dirksen.
Okay. Yeah.
So, he was just very elbows out and stuff. I'll be honest, I don't remember much from the sprint race, even though I did sit down and watch it. It wasn't an all-timer.
Yeah.
Let's say.
Yeah.
It was a bit boring. It usually is. Yeah, so John Bennett. I don't know what happened in quali.
Yeah.
Apart from, apparently there was some red flags and Tsanapol and Prufazak crashed and was, like, medically not allowed to race for the weekend or something. Like, he pulled out for medical reasons, so it was a big crash. But there was a lot of red flags. Anyway, that meant that Lawrence Van Herpen was on pole.
Yeah.
And John Bennett was P4.
Right, okay, yeah.
So
I was wondering how he was up there, but okay.
But poor John Bennett, he had a terrible weekend. Worse weekend than Charles Leclerc, I would say.
Yeah.
Because he got taken out by Solov. He was just minding his own business at the hairpin. And Solov did a very Solov move.
Yeah, I saw that one.
Got tapped and, went into poor John. And then in the feature race, he also had a terrible time. So, yeah. I honestly have, like, no notes. The only thing I've written down is that Dunne is F2 Dan, but I can't even remember what that was about.
Yeah, well, Dunne did... He spun somebody out, Dirksen out, I think, and I think it gave him a penalty right then for the main race. He dropped, like, 3 places or something, because...
Yeah.
Like that. But yeah,
I can't remember what the comparison was about, but he is, basically.
Well, like, I think it is that he is just the most, like... I don't know, B-Tech Verstappen type.
Yeah.
What are they called? What would they be in Ireland? I don't know, maybe the Institute of Technology Verstappen, something like that. Yeah, no, I don't know, you wrote that or did you put it online or something? That I was like, I could kind of see that. I mean, I like Alex a lot more, but yeah, he definitely...
I wish I could remember why it was. There was something that he did or that happened, and I was like, oh my god, he's just, F2 Dan, really. But
yeah,
because my notes are so bare bones,
didn't
actually.
Didn't they both, didn't Tictum say something about Marty, that, it was like, I'm never letting him finish in front of me, or something like that. And Dunne said the same thing about Stenson. Yeah.
Well, that didn't age well, because there's a bit of, I think they get along with each other now.
Yeah, well, should we talk about the Horny?
I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe what I was hearing.
I mean, if your name is what? Martinius Stenshorn.
Martinius Stenshorn.
There's so many bits you could pick for a nickname, and what Dunne's gone for Horny.
Horny? Tell Horny that.
Yeah.
Just to go. What?
Yeah.
Who? Crazy.
Oh, that was really funny. Yeah.
Speaking of Horny, I noticed the little abbreviations.
Yeah.
Like in F1 you can have Behrman Verstappen and it spells beaver.
Yeah.
Camboy.
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 And Boyer.
And Boyer, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, nothing in the sprint race. It wasn't very good. No Leon won. And I learned that he's Mexican.
Yeah. Yes.
I didn't even know he was Mexican. He's got a French name, so...
Leon, like Nueve.
Noel,
Leon.
as in Christmas in French.
Oh, Noel.
Yeah.
No, yeah, actually, yeah. It doesn't.
Yeah. It just feels a bit French to me, but yeah. And Colton got P9, so.
outside the points. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, just outside the points.
So, yeah, as I said, Leon won first win for him in F2, I think.
Yes.
Then Gabriel Mini, which is pretty good.
He's doing quite well this season. So.
Yeah, he's another one who's sort of consistently scoring points. Then Stenshorner in third.
Yep.
Good for him. Dunne finished, I think, P2 right on the track, but like had a load of penalties or something.
Got a penalty. Yeah.
Maybe
that was it. Maybe that was why.
Yeah.
That's like he's like Dan. He does really, really well, and then he just gets penalty.
Yeah, but deserved. So, yeah,
same
as Dictum, deserved penalty.
Yeah.
Then Van Herpens, then Fittipaldi, Bogdanovic, Cam, and Bill. What's his name? What's his full name?
Bielinski,
yeah. To the Vicha race.
Alleged rain.
Right.
The track was wet again, but not too wet, so everyone was on normal tyres. And then, basically, every time they cut down to the hairpin, there was, like, rain on the camera lens, and Alex Brundle was like, it's raining! It never rained. There was no rain. He was just lying about it. But yeah, poor Van Herpen crashed into the wall of champions, which means he's going to be a champion. Probably.
Yes, he was. I saw that he was under a lot of pressure from, like, a Soloff, it must have been.
Yeah.
And was really, tried to defend on the inside, but that corner is really tricky. It's not called the Wall of Champions for nothing, is it? Like, that a lot of people crashed there, and just totally messed up. Went into the wall. So sad for him after, I guess, qualifying on pole. That was a big deal for him.
Yeah.
But he's not that bad. I don't think he's that bad.
I don't think he's not as bad as he seemed to be last year.
Yeah, when he came in
for a
few races. Yeah.
But that was because I think we were all comparing him to Stenshorn, who's really good.
Yeah.
I think we just call him Horny now.
Stenshorner. I like to say Stenshorner. Stenshorny.
Horny. Herner.
Yeah.
Herny. Sure, yeah.
There was a lot of debate, I remember, about, like, the two different tyre strategies, and did you want to extend it in case the rain came, or blah, blah, like, anyway.
Yeah.
But someone who did pit was Fittipaldi. Emerson Fittipaldi, and then he just locked up, like, he coming out of the pit lane, he just went straight on, like.
He just went straight on and into the wall over the grass.
Yeah.
Didn't even, like, couldn't turn, didn't bother. I don't know. Yeah.
Very odd. Yeah.
But very strange, yeah.
Sometimes you do see that occasionally, but it looks so funny that, like, you're like, you just forgot to turn. Like, what the hell? Yeah.
And that triggers everyone to pit, really, apart from a couple of people. But poor John Bennett does his pit, comes out, gets crashed into in the pit lane.
Oh, no. Yes, it was Villagomez. No. Yeah.
Yeah, it was Villagomez. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Just a terrible weekend. Poor guy.
And,
like, you know what? I feel so bad for him because, one, he's driving for Trident. They're not very good. Two, he's just had the worst luck in the world. And three, he's called John.
Oh.
And he's like 20-odd. You know, you can't be called John and, like, be 22 or whatever. You know?
Okay. Yeah.
You just can't.
Yeah, not a good day for Trident then, because with Van Herpen in the wall.
Yeah. It's terrible. Terrible day.
Yeah, I think so. Everybody pitted onto the safety car basically because they had to get to like 6 laps or something, and then they could all pit. But then the people who had to double stack got screwed. So I actually thought Dunne was kind of done for, so to speak, because I guess. With Stenshorner was ahead of him, so he had to wait for him. So I think he came out like way down, like quite far back.
He did. He had a bit of a recovery drive ahead of him.
Yeah.
Yeah. The people who stayed out were the people who were like on the alternative strategy. Apart from Colton Herter, who was not.
Oh yeah.
On the alternative strategy, they just decided to stay out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some kind of Andretti masterclass. happening.
You think
I think they've like taken some of his old people with him or something. I was trying to explain this. This is the Colton Herta experience, though. This is you just wait, and either a terrible strategy misstep screws him up, or a bad pit stop. But you never know which one it is until it happens. So yeah, it's terrible.
Good, yes. Then I remember this bit. There was some good overtakes, or some good fights with some incidents. Miney got spun out or something, didn't he, by Solov?
Yeah, Solov was just on one. I think he was just spinning everyone. So.
And then we got a VSC because of incident between Kamara and Villa Gomez. Yeah, and then Kamara made a big mistake on Belinsky and crashed him out, I guess. Yeah.
And he got a message on the radio like, "This isn't how we do it," or something like that, which made me laugh quite a lot. And then they like tried to retire the car. Then he got a penalty, so they sent him back out to serve the penalty. Because if they don't serve the penalty, it becomes a grid drop, and the next race is Monaco.
Oh yeah,
where you don't want a grid drop. So he's like trundling round, like 3 laps down or something, trying to like serve this penalty. So,
that's funny.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's good.
Good. Anyway, so basically the race ends under a safety car because of what? Goethe and Mayata? Was that it?
Yeah. So there was a long safety car anyway because Dinosaur, his car just stopped working.
Oh dear.
It was like smoking for ages, and they were like, "This is going to be an issue," and then
he
had to give up for it. So there was a long safety car anyway, and that was when we heard the message about Horny. And then I think they got like minutes, not even minutes. Like I think it went to a timed race, didn't it? They started going again, and then Miata and Goethe had another crash, and then it ended with the safety car. So a little bit boring to end. But
it was it was Horny. He worked together with Dunne to kind of build a lead, and then I guess, I don't know, at some point what you decide you might fight each other or something, but Dunne couldn't catch him, I guess. So Stenson wins, then Dunne, then Mini again up there. Oh, there's Montoya after bad-mouthing him earlier. Turned out he came 4th. Oops.
Yeah, but that's because it was a weird race. So
he
probably shouldn't have been up there. But
then Shields, speaking of people who shouldn't be up there.
I know, I completely forgot he existed. I was too busy slagging off Mary Boyer and being baffled about John Bennett that I forgot that Kane Shields existed.
Wow. Oh, goodness. Then Verone, then Herta, your boy Herta.
Yeah.
And then your boy Boya. And Miney and Leon then got the last point, which means in the championship, Gabriel Mini is leading.
Yeah.
Just consistent, 2 podiums. It's quite far ahead as F2 goes. Because all the rest... So he's got 57 points. Then it goes 36, 35, 35, 33, 33, 30, right, all the way down. So
crazy.
There's a lot of people in the hunt there, including Alex Dunne. Actually, it's not that he's in that group. But
he just needs to be. He needs to just be less Dan Tickton. be more. I don't know, who's a sensible driver?
Fornaroli. He needs to Fornaroli.
Yeah, be more Fornaroli. Be less Dan Tickton.
Then let's do F1 Academy before we move to IndyCar.
Okay.
I really did not see any of these, I'm afraid.
I watched all of these earlier today on 1.5 times speed on YouTube.
Oh, okay. So they were going...
Clever, see?
F2
fast.
speeds.
They were going fast, yeah.
Yeah, I did see Palmowski got pole, but
Hmm.
that's pretty good for her.
Yeah, I really rate her. I think she's great. Whenever they interview and stuff, I just think, oh, she's great. She's like proper down to earth and just really nice.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm glad she's doing well.
yeah.
And yeah, she did well again this weekend because she is probably the best driver in the field. Let's be honest.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, well, that's what we thought. I thought Ella Lloyd might give her one for money this year, but
No,
she's really nowhere at the
she
moment.
has. I think this year has exposed her because I think there are other people who have made a bit of a step up.
Yeah,
Since last year, like the returning ones, and yeah, she's being shown up by him. She's just making silly mistakes and stuff. Not good for Ella Lloyd, one of the many Ellas.
yeah. Well, luckily McLaren have another Ella ready to go, so just swap one out. So race one, is there anything to say here? Just Palmowski had an easy win in the end, it seems.
Yeah, 10 seconds, which was the largest margin. I guess the only thing to say is that Felbermeyer was looking really good this weekend, but she stalled on the line and just fumbled it, basically. And Minnie Mouse waved the checkered flag. So. Yeah.
You think that will become a saying that it's a Minnie Mouse championship?
F1 Academy is just a Minnie Mouse championship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. So yeah, Palmowski won. Was that Megan Bruce second and Matilda Pats third? Yep. Okay, interesting. So
yeah, it was basically between those three all weekend. I'll be honest.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Race 2, that was the reverse grid.
Yeah.
We had Kaylee Countryman starting first, and then Rafael Ferreira P2, then Alba Larsen at P3.
Yep.
Oh yes, I did see this race actually. Yeah, I saw the debate for ages about whether
whether it was a false start off the line. Yeah.
Yeah, they were debating for ages whether Ferreira had a false start or not. But she made the mistake of coming on the radio and saying, "Whoa, I was worried about that." Like, don't tell them that you're worried about it.
Well, to be fair, it was her team that radioed her first. Like,
yeah,
it wasn't a false start, and then she was like, "Oh God, I was worried."
Yeah,
but it was a false start.
Yeah,
in the end, it took nearly the entire race to figure it out. But yes, it was.
That was ridiculous. Yeah, and yes, I did see Felbermeyer get taken out by Larson. That was a silly mistake, I think.
She's another one that I think has been showed up by everyone else being better. She is making a lot of mistakes, but she is only 16, so, and it's F4. She is a baby. She's a literal baby, but, yeah.
Yeah, so Pats won it, Countryman second, and Peyton Westcott third. Yeah, we should mention Westcott. She seemed to do okay, actually, as well this weekend.
Yeah, she was all right, yeah.
Yeah, because it's her first year in F1 Academy, right? So
yeah.
They want an American, don't they?
They've got a lot of Americans,
to
be honest. I think because Kaylee Countryman's American as well, isn't she? And
she is, yeah, and Ava Dobson as well, yeah. But, they want one to lead, don't they? So I'd say next season, I'd say she has a good chance next year, if not this year. She's Mercedes, right? They tend to be quite clever in their choices.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I saw Dorian Byrne was hanging around in the.
She was, yeah.
One of the Minions band Toto job. That's good. And then race 3. It was wet. Oh dear.
Yes.
So how did that go?
Yeah, so this was the one that was before the F2 feature race. So it was wet, and do you know what? For a wet race in F1 Academy, I was very impressed.
That they didn't crash.
I don't think there was any massive incidents. The only incidents were people sort of going slightly off. Even Alicia, a couple of times going off at the hairpin and stuff because it was a bit slippy, but nothing major. Just people going off at the grass, and going off the runoff near the last turn. So, yeah, very impressed. Very good.
Yes, that's good to see. And Palmowski again ran away with it.
Yeah.
Another dominant victory for her. But yeah, Felbermeyer in second and Bruce in third. Mm-hmm. So yeah, in the championship, that sort of Palmowski took control, I would say, those 3 races. Why did they have 3 races, just for the hell of it?
It's because, I don't know.
I mean, they missed. To
do with them missing them, so they just sort of packed 3 races into it. Mm-hmm. But they did 3 races in Canada last year, if you remember, because one of the Miami ones got rained off. So I think they were just like, yeah, we can fit this in here, so we'll just do it. Okay. And we did it last year, so yeah.
Any other weekend I wouldn't complain, but 3 races. Good, yeah. And Felbermeyer is in second in the championship, and Bruce for third. Although actually Westcott, Pats, Gateman, Ferreira, they're all in the hunt, but Palmowski is really moving away.
She is dominant.
Yep.
Like Dorian Pan was last year.
Good. Let's finally move on to IndyCar. It was the 110th running of the Indianapolis 500.
Yay. What a race. I'm just going to say it now. It was fantastic.
Well, I saw the first, let's say, quarter and the last sort of quarter. So I thought it was really good, but I don't know what happened in the middle.
I mean, it was...
Still good, was it?
It was, I think in the middle there was a bit more, it was a bit more disjointed.
Yeah.
But, yeah, still so good. The end.
Yeah, that was...
Even if you only saw the last 25 laps.
Yeah.
What a race.
Yeah, incredible. Yeah, one of the most exciting I've seen IndyCar races. Really unbelievable. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But I mean, it's sort of like, it's a nice mixture of sort of endurance, sort of attritional, you got to kind of stay out of trouble, stay alive, stay up there at the front for most of the race. But then all the safety cars and cautions and everything sort of means that when it comes to the end, everybody's, there and ready to go. And really good. Really good.
It is so good. So good.
So, what to talk about first? You like to watch the weenie race.
The weenie race is great.
So to speak.
I don't know why you don't want to watch the weenie race.
Camboys and weenie race, is that
the
title of the episode? Okay, tell us about the weenie race.
Well, I don't know if it's scripted.
Yeah.
It feels like it is scripted, like who's going to win and stuff. But but so they had a little barbershop group of men. I don't want to say quartet because I think it was 6 of them, but they were singing the Oscar Mayer Wiener song.
Yeah.
Marcus Armstrong, our little mouse boy, was there the entire time. He was loving it. He was. I seen a picture of him stood next to the old lady with the big sign that says "I love your wiener."
Yeah.
He was stood next to her, and that was great. He just looked really awkward like the entire time, but like he was just there. And so there was a new one. There was a corn dog one, and it had a stick coming out of the back of the wiener car or something. And they were like saying, "Oh, it's got that's like downforce and stuff that gives it dirty air behind it and stuff." It was really funny. Will Buxton could not help himself.
Mm-hmm.
His jokes were inherently sexual. There was a lot of like stuffing a wiener up the inside, and like edging. He just kept saying edging. There was a bit where he just went edging. I was like, okay, well, calm down. Like, it's okay. Like, you could tell they were having fun again. The one that won was the New York dog, and it was very unpopular. Everyone was booing. Yeah, it was great. Like, just so silly, but so much fun. I think every like big race like that should have a silly race. Like the Lego cars.
Yes.
That happened last year in Miami. Yeah, do the Lego cars again. Do the Weenie 500 forever, because it's just great.
Great. So, on the front row we had Palou, Malukas, and
Rossi.
Rossi. Yeah, I forgot about Rossi. Yeah.
Yes, because we didn't get a chance to talk about the fact that Rossi crashed his car last Monday and essentially broke his foot and hand.
Yes. Yeah.
And has been recovering all week.
Had to wear a special thing on his foot or something.
Yeah. Like, well done to him, really, for getting in, but also probably not advisable. But
yeah.
like, medically. But, you know what? It's the Indy 500, so you're going to do it, right? So,
yep.
Especially if you're starting second.
Yep. Yes. So then, yeah, I saw later that Catherine Legg was out, and I was like, oh, I hope she didn't like crash in some silly way. But you told me that it was Ryan Hunter-Reay.
So he crashed first into the wall, and he came back onto the track, and as he was coming back on, Catherine swerved to avoid him, went too low, and ended up crashing herself. And it was it was good, heartbreaking.
No,
so,
yeah, to do well. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
those two were out.
Mm-hmm.
Then there was a lot of. I mean, anytime there's pit stops, like
just IndyCar, a lot of jumping and stuff.
Yeah, it's I don't know. It's not like, you know, in Formula One, like the difference between a good and bad pit stop is like a second. In
not
IndyCar,
even that sometimes.
Yeah, in IndyCar
like
it's like
sometimes.
Loads.
3 seconds, 4 seconds.
Yeah, it's so variable that like it's so crazy that it can make such a difference.
Yeah.
But yeah, so the pit stops came and some people moved up places, some people didn't. Yeah. Then there was Ed Carpenter crashed.
Yeah. I think he got spun out by Takuma Sato.
Oh, yes, okay.
And as they came round again, Ed Carpenter was stood, you know, like that very famous image of Will Power, like swearing at the cameras.
Yeah.
And yelling. Yeah. It was a bit like that. He was just yelling at whoever went past. So, yeah, made me laugh quite a bit. So
yeah, that's good. And then yes, I did see Conor Daly getting the lead of the race, and seemed very popular leader. I don't know if is it because American.
He's an Indiana boy, isn't he?
Oh, of course, yes,
the hometown boy. So
yeah.
That's why everyone loves him.
Yeah. So good. Yeah, that was. I mean, it's pretty amazing for him to even like be up there at all. I mean, we said it in quali last week, but I mean, yeah, in the actual race to be up there is also really impressive. When the closest you got to racing was driving the pace car at the start or something. You do that one time, like So yeah.
That's what they were saying, like, oh, you know what's it going to be like on Monday? And he's like, unemployed.
Yeah.
Like, you're right. Poor Connor. At least he gets to hang out with Danny Rick. I think that's better than being employed. Because he's also unemployed, so.
Oh, yeah.
When your unemployed friends are, like, Daniel Ricciardo. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Then, yeah. Oh, yeah, we should also mention Alexander Rossi went on fire, as is traditional.
As it's traditional. Bless him. He couldn't really get out of the car by himself, which is a little bit like, Yeah. Obviously, he did like an extraction test before he was allowed to race. So, but he still needed to be helped. And he like limped over, and then he was like on crutches on the way back and stuff. So, yeah.
At least he didn't set anybody else on fire. Any of his pit crew on fire this time.
Yeah, this was very contained fire inside the car. So yeah.
But imagine that 2 years in a row to go on fire. Next kind of big incident that took out. Well, I don't know. I mean, the Andretti's didn't look like they were in the race, but Will Power he had some problem. I saw him. He was trying to sort of make us kind of get back to the pits or something, right? But he obviously had a problem.
He went on the like escape road thing, and then car just started leaking everywhere, and it spun out, and
it happens when you get old. These leaks happen. Yeah.
Leaking.
Poor Will Power. Anyway, yes, and then we got the red flag for rain, supposed rain.
Yeah.
I really can't stand the talk of like the pizzeria in Terre Haute and stuff like that. It's just every
Yeah.
year it's the same shit. But yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, Scott. Yeah, but Scott Dixon was leading, and his wife was there telling everyone they should stop the race. It was kind of funny,
Yeah.
I guess. Yeah,
That was funny. They interviewed her and she was just like, yeah, we've been here before, so.
yeah,
Like, because he's only won it once,
yeah,
which is bizarre. The fact that, like, you know, he's a 6-time champion in IndyCar and he's been there for like 20 odd years and he's only won the 500 once.
yeah.
But, yeah, she was just like, yeah, stop it now. Oh, there's been I could hear thunder. I definitely saw lightning over there. That's very funny. Yeah.
Good. Yeah. Then I looked away for a bit, and when I came back, I found out Joe New was out.
Yeah. Yeah, just a typical spin, really.
Just a normal Indianapolis.
Yeah, just you know, car a bit loose into the wall as you do.
Yeah.
Nothing major.
Yeah, and then
Well, it was major, but like you know, for Joe New, I don't really care.
yeah.
Horrible.
Oh yeah. Okay. Then I mean, with all the cautions and stuff, there's people on all sorts of strategies, but you know, we're coming to the business end of the race, and it's sort of crystallizing now, and we discover that Felix Rosenquist, Pedro Award, and Marcus Armstrong are all on some alternate strategy where they have to save a lot of fuel, but yeah, they can do it on one more, which yeah.
I'm pretty sure Hauger was on that strategy as well.
He was, yes, but then he got some penalty or something. Yeah,
he got a penalty, so it didn't really work out for him. But
yeah,
those three are like the main players, I would say, are the important ones.
Yeah,
when it comes to near the end,
and it looked like, I mean, it was hard to tell because you know they're telling you, because the lap is so short, the numbers sort of not meaningless to me, but like he's like a few seconds faster a lap, or like I don't know who was it like Pelot or somebody was ahead on the no, it wasn't Pelot, it was Malukas, was it on the alternative strategy? The normal strategy, and they're like, will he? I couldn't figure out will he catch up in time or not. It was impossible to say. But as it turned out, we didn't actually get to see what would happen because poor old Caio Collet.
Oh, that was a big
crash.
one.
Yeah, that was a big one.
Yeah, lots of fire. Yeah, I felt like that was bad because he was doing pretty well considering, you know, he's a rookie. But yeah, big crash for him, and now he's learned, so he'll be more careful in future.
Oh yeah, he'll never get a chance again, basically, because
But that meant that the race was red flagged.
Yes, they had to red flag it. Yeah, such a big crash. Yeah,
7 laps to go.
Yep.
Yeah. So I was out of my seat. I was pacing.
Yeah,
I was praying.
You know, Pedro, he's come so close before, and like, out of those ones,
was he leading at this point, or he might have been?
I think he was leading, I
think he was leading.
He wasn't in the best position, because Felix he pitted a little bit after him or something, right? So
I think Felix had like 3 laps on him or something.
Yeah,
but what we've learned this weekend with Indy 500 is that for some reason being leading on a restart was not good for anyone. So when it restarted, he immediately dropped back, and Marcus Armstrong ended up leading. And we got another caution because Mick Schumacher, who's now on my shit list, by the way, touched the wall.
Yeah, he just
nothing actually happened. Just brushed the wall.
Yeah,
and they threw the yellow flag immediately, and didn't need to really. And then, on the restart, we had Marcus Armstrong, Felix Rosenquist, and David Malukas.
Yep.
And so once again, being in front at the restart doesn't help. So poor mouse boy flies backwards about 4 places. and it is neck and neck on the because it restarted on the last lap.
Yep.
And yeah, all the way to the line, Felix Rosenqvist and David Malukas, and FRO wins by 0.2, I think.
Yep.
Like, it is literally the front wheel over.
Yep.
Like, that's as far ahead as he got. The closest margin in Indy 500 history or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was crying for David Malukas, because obviously, like, last week I did predict him to win.
Oh, yeah.
And
That's
he didn't, so, yeah. Yeah, gutted for David Malukas, but really happy for FRO.
Yeah, incredible finish. Yeah, and it does seem that I don't know how Rosenqvist did it, but just had that little bit extra speed just to get over the line just in front of Malukas. Yeah. I mean, it's so good for Malukas to lose out that margin, and it would have been his first win in IndyCar, and doing it at the Indy 500, it would be it would have been amazing for him. But
it would have been special.
Oh, yeah, that's a rough one to take for him. And Scotty Mack was also there.
Yeah.
But, almost made it 3 wide, but did not quite. Yeah, good. Yeah, so incredible finish. Patricio Award 4th, Marcus Armstrong 5th, Venus VK 6th.
Yeah.
That Spaniard Alex Palou 7th. Then Ferrucci, always in the top 10, continues as 8th. Roman Grosjean, 9th. And Takuma Sato, 10th. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, he was up there.
Although Nolan Siegel 11th, so yeah. It sort of devalues actually 10th. Yeah. Yeah, great race.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the championship, Malukas sort of takes over second place. He's come second 2 weekends in a row. 2 races in a row. In Indiana. But at least Palou didn't stretch his lead any further. So hopefully we might get some championship somewhere.
Well.
But we'll see. But yeah, great. It's crazy after such a dramatic race. There's another race next week in IndyCar.
I know.
You'd think they'd, give it a week to
give him a rest.
Yeah.
But no rest. And FRO's gonna have to go and parade around all the things in America.
Yeah.
Go to the football stadium and the baseball stadium and the Empire State Building or something. Whatever they make him do.
He has to get openly interviewed on morning television in New York,
Yeah. He has to go and do loads of stuff now.
Yeah.
For the next week. So, poor guy. Should be at home with his baby.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. So, last week when we were joking, I was trying to joke, not so stellar performance, and then he goes and does that.
You also said he should have paternity leave. I don't think he should. I think he...
yeah, he should have. And
then Malukas would have won. Yeah.
Good. Okay, so let's end on our usual features. Was it a waste of time?
No, it was pretty good.
Great weekend, I think. Driver of the day. Now that's a tricky one.
Oh, that is a tricky one. Driver of the day. It's got to be Rosenqvist, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't like to give it to the person who wins the race, but I think this time he kind of got it.
It was just bloody brilliant, wasn't it? So
no, I'm happy for him, and Meyer Shank, they're not that big a team, are they? So
exactly,
good for them. Yeah. I like, and they're the crazy liveries, aren't they? So
yeah, exactly. The livery he had was not a good one.
No, it was shit. But yeah,
imagine if he'd won in the Grateful Dead livery.
Oh yes, that would have been class.
Would have been great.
Great. And but what about an attack mode this week?
We do have an attack mode.
Ooh, okay, yeah.
It's about the fact that they scheduled Canada for this week instead of Monaco like they normally do. And I understand it's for the ecosystem thing or whatever, like going from Miami to Canada, like the Proclaimers song, is probably easier than going from Miami to Monaco to Canada. But what that meant was I had to record the beginning of F1 so that I could watch the end of IndyCar, because there's absolutely no way that I was abandoning that to watch bloody George Russell. And I also had to record the F2 feature race to watch later because that was on when it started. So, yeah, just annoying timing. And, you know, with Canada being on late at night as well, I was doing other stuff whilst I was watching quali, so that's probably why the notes weren't very good. And, you know, you had a busy weekend too, so it came at the wrong time, I think.
Yeah, it came. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But, yeah, I would have been less gutted to miss Monaco, even though it's the jewel in the crown of F1, I suppose.
Yeah, exactly.
But,
yeah.
I feel like that's a lot easier to catch up on Monaco, I think.
Yeah, like even this was a good race. Like Montreal was a good race. This maybe not the sprint, but the actual Grand Prix was great. So, yeah. Oh well. It's done now. They're going to keep doing it.
Cool. Okay, next week we've got, as we said, IndyCar's back in Detroit, along with IMSA is there.
Yep.
If you have any questions or comments, our email address is theoutsidelinepod@gmail.com.
We are also on Blue Sky at The Outside Line Pod.
Otherwise, we'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye.